Welcome to Dipina Budgets. In this channel, my husband and I are going to share our financial freedom journey with you in the hopes that it inspires you and you start your own financial journey. Hi, my name is Denise and I am the creator of the Dipina Creations as well as Dipina Budgets. This video today, I want to share with you how I close my monthly budget. I am going to show it to you how I do it step by step. So bear with me. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be a long one, but I'll try to make it as short as possible. So the first thing I do is I will put, like, this is my budget binder. Or budget planner, whatever you want to, you guys refer to it. This is what it is. So this is my budget planner and what I tend to do every month. By the way, this budget planner is available on my website. I do have a general prototype there, but if you want anything specific or if you want anything customized, DM me on Dipina Budgets on Instagram and I'll be able to work it out with you. Okay, but this is the way it goes pretty much. I'm going to jump to the month of October because I'm closing out the month of October, and in another video that follows, I'm going to open up the month of November so you guys can see how I do that as well. But for the purpose of this video today, I am just going to close out the month of October. So the first thing I do is, I'm going to show you guys what is in here. So this is my monthly view. Like, super straightforward, nothing crazy about it. I have all my paychecks listed. I have all my bills listed. I have all my loans listed. So that's what I do monthly. I do this usually in the very beginning of the month with the hopes that everything goes. This is a projected income, but sometimes it will come to a more higher income than that. Depends how we do weekly or if we pick up any extra time or things that sort. Okay. I know that my budget binder is kind of like sad looking, like kind of like a little, there's nothing on it, but I have to say I did buy stickers from the next month, and the next month I'm gonna jazz it up because I love fall. Fall is my favorite season. So the second thing I do, so that I do this in the beginning of the month. Okay, I do this in the beginning of the month, as well as let me see if I can zoom in a little bit or get a little closer so you guys can see it. I hope you can see this. So the first of the month, I'll do the overview, the monthly overview, as well as I will do the budget, what I budget for every month for each category. So I usually budget even numbers because I do get OCD, and if it's not even number, my brain doesn't work right. So I budget even numbers, and then I tend to do the actual amount, and then I'll add it up later as the month goes on, as they pay these bills. Okay, so I do this. So first of the month, I will do the monthly view as well as this. Okay, so in order for me to close it, what I do is I add up all my expenses. So for instance, I have all the fuel here. Like I said, a lot of people have all the expenses in one sheet. My OCD doesn't let me do that, and I feel like it's very complicated that way. So I have by categories. Sometimes I'll put 12 categories. Like, my biggest categories are in these two big little table, and then I'll do the smaller ones in these other 3 tables. But for now, what I do is my fuel, I do them all up. I'll add it up what it is. So I add it up as it goes. I do the budget. I sit down and do the budget every Saturday with my husband. Sometimes by myself because my husband is not always available like that. But I am going to start having like I would just type it out everything, or just sit down in the middle of the week or something so we can have a budget conversation, because I think it's a must. We need to be on the same page in order for us to succeed in the financial world, if that makes sense. This financial freedom is for both of us, so we both are responsible to do these little monthly or even weekly meetings. But I think we're gonna start doing a monthly, because weekly is gonna be too much for him. He I'm sure if he needs to, he will know how to do it. But for now, he doesn't need to, because I do it. So I mean, leave me a little comment down below. Like, tell me, what do you guys think? Like, should we do it every week or every month? Or I think every month is reasonable. But let me know how you guys do it. Any suggestions, recommendations, so we can figure it out. So I sit down, I add up all my expenses. Like, for instance, fuel, we did 381 this month. For groceries, we did 402. Household, we did 91. For miscellaneous, we had 186. For spending, we had $236. And then eating out, we did 124. So I keep all my expenses in this page. I tracked it. Like I said, I tracked it weekly. I also track my credit card spending. So the way I do this is, like, I'm trying to become a credit card person. Once I pay my Amazon card, that's it for the credit cards. So what are we going to do is, what have we been doing is, like, every time we spend some money on this, we will cash stuff it. So as the month goes on, I'll show you how I do that. But that's what we do. Like, every time we spend our money in here, we either transfer it to the right bank account to get paid, or I cash stuff it. If it's like on a category that we have, that we cash stuff. So that's what we do monthly. Okay. I think, like, the problem that we were having that into so much credit card debt is because we were using our credit card as an emergency fund, and we no longer doing that. That's why we are going to build our emergency fund and have at least like 3 months worth of expenses in our emergency fund. So if things come out of the ordinary, the extraordinary, we will have money. And please do not try to use your credit card as emergency fund like we did, because that's how you end up running into problems. Okay. So, and then as the week goes on, like I said, every week I sit down and I will write down exactly how much we having for income, the income source and the category of it, and we go from there. So this month I took 1,500 from savings, because we paid our insurance, car insurance. This is the month of October. So we paid in September, but I put it on the credit card. So usually we pay it in a month of October. We pay the credit card in the month of October. You'll see. And then I'll do all of my incomes and my husband incomes by the date they come in. So we end up with 8,700 for this month. That's how much it came in this month. I do have, I'm going to start working on a sinking fund, and one of the sinking fund is going to be an emergency fund. Coming 2024, I am going to be very intentional with our sinking funds, because it's a must. I am not lying to you. It's a must. Like, if I had the money set up for Christmas and Thanksgiving in a sinking fund, I would not be like working some extra shifts this month to supply that. Whatever I would work for this month, I would supply for next month or next year sinking fund of some sort. But I am going to be more intentional about sinking funds. You'll see it upcoming 2024. I already made the binder for sinking funds. It's this one right here. I have it upside down, of course. It's this one right here. It's the sinking funds, and I am going to be super, super disciplined about our sinking funds because I think it's very important so we don't fall into credit card debt anymore because we are done. At the end of the year, I'm also going to do a debt confession video, as well as I'm going to tell you exactly how much we paid in credit card interest because I want you guys to have an idea because I am shocked. I'm already shocked. I've been shocked. I am over it now because that's why I'm trying to pay so fast. But if I showed you guys the amount of interest we have paid to this credit card company, I'm sure you're going to be shocked as well. So, but that's at the end of the year. I decided that I want to do it at the end of the year. So we'll have a fresh start in 2024 and moving forward. I am trying to pay so much debt in 2024, guys. Stay tuned for that. And please pray for me. Pray for me because I'm going to need it. I'm going to be exhausted. My husband's going to be exhausted. Our family's going to be like trying to figure it out life. But it's doable. I know I can do it. I know we can do it. So I have done it before. And my husband has done it before. So we can do it. Anyway. As the week goes by, because I do weekly cash stuffing for my wallet, I tend to write down every single category. I am going to zoom on this one so you guys can see. I'll do every single category that I have in my wallet, and I tend to say exactly how much I spend, and then I also will do like if I have a rollover or if I'm over budget, so I can readjust every week so we can stay within budget. Okay, so that's what I do on the daily, weekly, and monthly basis to close out my budget. But then I'm gonna show you how we did on the closeout. So let me just zoom back in so you can see. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is what we spend on the fixed expenses. So we budget for 2,900 and we end up spending 2,847. Okay. Then for variable expenses, we budget for 1,900 and we end up spending 1,632, a little cushion. So credit card and loans payment. So right now, last month, I should say, because it's already November. So last month, the month of October, I didn't budget for anything. Usually I budget for like $2,000 for everything in here, or like $1,500, depends. But this is how much we put towards debt this month. It's quite a big lump sum, but I am okay with that because I am, like I said, I'm very aggressive to pay off these cards, and then start paying our car loan and student loans after that. So our car loan was $271. I had one credit card that was at $1,500. We hustle and bustle. We pay that off. Yay. Amazon, we paid $1,020. Student loans, we paid $495. I have a really big amount of student loans. This is not it. I was trying to divide them into just to see like if I could like if it was a smaller number, if it would be better, but I don't think that's the case. So I think, like I said, at the end of the year, I'll do the debt confession. You guys will see how much it is. And then the Sapphire, that's 1272. That was how much we paid for the car insurance this month. So altogether is 4,658. And like I said, we did not do anything for emergency or car insurance. I need to catch up on that sinking fund. So we not running into credit card debt after next time is due in. I do believe it is due in March, but don't quote me. So we end up bringing in 8,700. We had 4,479 for expenses, and we end up with 4,658 for debt, which totals we were negative 435. I did take this money from the savings, which is not a big deal. I'm just gonna have to replenish it this month. That's all I have to do. So that's why I think like a budget is super important, because even on the months that you don't do quite well, the month after that you can kind of like replenish your savings, but you are aware that it's like you had to go over budget, so the next month we'll pick up more shifts, or we'll make a little bit more money, or be super conscious and strict with our budget, so we'll spend a lot less. Those are the flexibilities that a budget gives me. A budget gives me so much freedom because I tend to shift, put it here and then take it from there. And that is like literally so nice and amazing how I've been able to do that, and I'm very grateful for the way I learned how to do a budget. I am constantly learning new things and new tricks. It does not mean that if I find another way of doing a budgeting, I will not change it in the future. It's just for now, this is what works. And I really, 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 really appreciate the way it's coming together and the way I'm learning. If you guys have any recommendation how you close your budget, things that works for you, leave it in the comment below. I am like so excited to talk to so many of you and to inspire so many of you to do this. I promise. Like some people say, oh, a budget is like literally I don't want to be on a budget. No, you can still be a baddie on a budget. Like that's not what a budget is for. A budget is so you can plan your money and tell your money where to go, so you can build wealth, and you don't need like, we all grown. I'm 34, my husband's 31. I don't think we have any business like be out in somebody's house and asking for money, like to borrow money for like gas money. Like we don't have that business, especially the way that we make money. And I understand there's emergency and there's struggles right now, like everything's so expensive and all of that. I totally get it. I am not judging you or saying things like that. But I what I'm trying to say is like for our situation in specific, for the amount of money that we make, my husband and I, we should have no business being out there and being like irresponsible with our money. That's what I'm trying to say. But of course there's emergencies, and I have my mom as a background for me. She's super supportive. She's like literally like if I'm doing well and my husband's doing well, she's doing well and she's sleeping tight. So like she's always in the background, but we need to be responsible so we can take care of ourselves and we can take care of our son as well. So with that being said, that's how I close out my budget every single month. I hope this was really helpful for you. Like I said, I do have these budget tools on board. If you are interested, I'm always willing to work with people. I'm always like giving free budget sessions to help people build their budget, because I think everybody deserve financial freedom. They deserve to do what they want to do, and they deserve to say, you know what, this job is not working for me. It's just giving me stress. I'm just not gonna be here anymore. Like, let me just pack up my bag and go get another one that I really love. I feel like everybody needs that in life. Okay, it's like self-care in another level. Okay, so I hope this video was really helpful to you. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can stay tuned. I am going to be more consistent on YouTube, and as well my other platform. I'm like more consistent on my other platforms, I have to say. I have a TikTok. Ooh, 34-year-old me has a TikTok. I still can't believe it, guys, to be honest with you. But 34-year-old me has a TikTok, and it's at Depina Budgets, as well as Instagram. Follow me there. I am super active on those platforms. I answer to every single one of your comments, every single one of your comments, every single one of your requests. I'll be answering to them. I don't mind. I'm always available. And also I want to take this time to thank you, to thank all of you that is showing me so much love and so much support. I'm human, and when I'm down, you guys pick me up. You guys have no idea how much you inspire me. You have no idea how much videos I have watched with these kind of content that has inspired me to do my own. So please keep going. Don't ever give up. And your multi-language freedom journey. Sis is here rooting for you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.